proven my point.
The other humans are horrible.
Depending.
Stream's not coming up. Wonder what's going on.
Howdy.
Better,
Yo.
not risky. Yo.
Ew.
There we go. We're live now.
Sounds good.
Hello.
Everybody's just oozing in.
Invite your going out.
Got my coffee down.
I slept in late this morning. I slept till 7. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Oh no.
Hey, can Carnage get an invite?
Invite out.
Thank you, sir.
The Willer's ready for 1, 2.
Invite out.
Thank you.
Invite out Lampar.
Just finished clearing out Lamina 2 on Daymar.
Man, I was
Hello.
watching those videos of the Apex.
Lakar?
That's going to be exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks very fun.
See if the servers can keep up.
Yeah, that was one of the issues, the server load with the Valakar and the Rain and the other assets and stuff.
But at least there's not 1,000 ships there.
No, that's one of the benefits of the Ion Storm.
So are you fighting this thing on foot?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh god.
That's
So
not
even-
the Super Apex one. That's the Little Apex.
The adult or whatever.
Oh, jeez.
No, it's not the adult. There are adults.
Oh, okay.
So can you use a ground vehicle to get to it?
Nope.
What's the point of ground vehicles? It would be a perfect situation.
I know. All the Evos were complaining about it.
What would be
Ugh.
the best weapons for that?
I don't know, man. I wasn't able to fight it. There were too many
Oh,
PvP people.
Railgun,
weren't-
maybe?
Possibly.
from what I understand, you
During
have
this
to-
whole, during this encounter, does anyone turn into Quizak Cedarek?
No.
Well, that sucks.
DC,
Yeah,
DCP armor helmet New Dawn. How rare is it, Eve?
gotta drink it.
Rare.
Good.
That's the Wicklow helmet.
They got it in a box.
Yeah, same.
Bunks?
Yeah.
And WoW?
I just
Invite
got
out?
the OLP.
Horizon Brave, invite out.
Alright, let's see if I can dock at Seraphim. They fixed my hangar at Orison to remove those guns.
Anybody else need an invite? I think I got everybody.
Did you send it to me?
Yeah, I did. I'll send another one.
I'll probably have it under pending.
So today I'm going to try one of my ships that I actually have not flown yet.
And that is...
The Starlancer TAC.
Oh, you know, I've not flown mine either.
Love that
Flown
thing.
mine once.
Well, that
I would
just
fly that all the
says
time.
a lot about the ship.
That's a great little ship.
I like the Asgard though. I like it.
Oh my god, the Asgard's good.
Still
I
haven't
think
flown
the
mine.
Asgard just overtook it, really.
Well, and also the Asgard's new. Like the TAC's new, but it's the Max has been out.
Right.
I just feel for the size of the ship, the space that it gives you is unmatched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're looking at what is that constellation, Taurus?
Taurus.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
guess that one would come close, but then again, Asgard does give you an option to
Yeah,
fly
but
bigger vehicles.
It's a
I-
rare. Yay.
I melted my Taurus to get the Asgard.
I think that's worth it.
I mean, I like the Taurus, but it's kind of a pain to use sometimes.
It's a boat.
Yeah, it is a boat. It's a good ship, it's just a boat.
Yep.
And it feels very dated, too.
Yeah. Now, I still think that the TAC would be better designed if you take the med bay and put that up where the little hangar is and turn the current med bay into an armory.
And get rid of the hangar.
If they can make it so that the turrets, the size 5s, can aim forward, I'll be all for it.
They can't do that with the Paladin coming out. They got to sell that thing.
I know.
That's what sucks is though I thought those turrets were really cool until I seen they couldn't aim forward, and I was like, damn it.
I mean, even if you say, okay, it's 2 size 5s, yeah, but if you're in like a swarm fight, all you have is 2 size 5 on a specific enemy. So when you look at it that way, many ships can do better.
Yeah.
And you're slow as hell. Eve, we're back.
Yeah, she does feel like a boss.
Well, so if you log out with your, you do your Alt H to remove your helmet, and you log out, you lose your helmet.
Get dwell away for me and I'll go through with you.
Sounds good. Let me know when you're here.
I'm just
And,
right behind you.
Let me know when you're calibrated, and I'll open it up.
Did you lose a pretty special helmet?
No, I mean I have others. I'm just like, well, that's annoying.
Yeah, especially if you're wearing a rare helmet.
Yeah, that'd be rough if you were wearing like a really rare helmet that you can't find hardly or something.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to know if anyone has a FS9 in black color.
Oh, the stone face? Yeah, I got those. I bought one off the store, and I collected like 4 more.
Well, if you'll be around and have one, I would love to take it.
They're at Area 18. I can meet you there.
It's not right now, it's just if I wear black stuff because I want to hide in the shade. FS9, all of them are in gray, white color, except the green one, which is, and I can't seem to find anything else.
I have a couple evergreens. I got a couple stone faces. I got 1 or 2 of the normal ones. Well, I like to get my hands. I need to go to an OLP and get one of the quartz rifles.
I just got back to Orison with about 7 quartzes.
I was gonna say I got a few myself if you want one.
I mean, are they any different than the standard one, or are they just different color?
Wow, I didn't
Got
mean to
several
pass you. It
colors.
threw me past you.
Oh, all good.
Hey, team.
Hello.
Check
Where'd
out
you gone?
Greetings, the J gun.
I'm gonna share an orange.
All right, activated.
And Horizon get an invite again.
1 second.
How do I keep running into this that if I have to claim a ship, I can never call another ship? I have to log out, log back in.
Well,
At least
I've
you
never-
have hangars.
I've never heard that one.
I don't even have a hangar at Seraphim. I can't land, I can't call a ship, nothing. I am forbidden from using Seraphim Station.
They got one. I can go there and see if we got wanted posters for you up.
Well, I'm hanging those up as fast as I can.
He would only be labeled as an exotic armor dealer.
Actually, to Sly's earlier question, we have 2 people that may have that answer. How does the quantum for the Asgard match up to the Valkyrie?
As far as distance.
They both go in straight lines.
Hey guys, things have been wild out there lately. Please be careful.
No, I was telling a slide that I was using the Asgard for cargo runs. I was going between Hurston and Magnus and back, and I had to gas up Quantum at Magnus. Then when I got back to Hurston, I had to gas up again.
Oh yeah, Asgard doesn't have much fuel.
Invite out Horizon.
That was one of the complaints
Alright.
about the ship.
Invite out J-Gun.
Is-
Lampard, one more invite out.
Yeah, we can try, but I feel like it's not happening for me.
I can switch the party to somebody else. Horizon, did you not get that invite?
Yeah, it's not appearing for me.
Who's in game? Eve, I'm gonna send you the invite.
Yep.
Or the party.
Sure.
I feel like by the time we get the Liberator, we're not really going to need the Liberator.
Horizon and Lampard and Jake, I need invites.
I'd say we'll have collected the money for the Liberator.
Confirmed, Sly. I never did get that invite. Oh,
Got
but
it.
Eve's worked. Thank you, Eve.
I got you, Bay.
Thank you.
It does that sometimes.
What they do is when they get ready to come out with the Liberator, whatever ship is doing better than the Liberator, they will get rid of it or nerf it to, Aurora status.
By the,
Aurora's good.
by the way, that new vehicle, the Gautama GTM, what is it?
MTX?
That one, right? Like the Nursa, just more armored.
Oh, MTC.
That one, okay. So I have a question regarding that, since I think when I first came in as a pilot, I could enter as a remote turret, so I could drive and precisely shoot. And now I cannot do that anymore, but in Ursa I can still do that. So basically, if you're solo piloting that thing, it's worse than Ursa right now, because you can't shoot anything if you're just a driver.
Yeah,
You need a
gotta,
passenger.
gotta have a designated gunner.
So that's a dumb situation we have right there.
Bye, Noogie.
Later.
See ya.
Does everybody have an invite now? Alright. There's no plans for today. I'm gonna do some Hull C hauling.
Okay, who wanted courses?
I would like to have a quartz.
Okay, where are you?
I'm
I'm-
going to Art Corp.
I'm at Everest right now, but I was going to go to ArcCorp to grab up a stone face to give to Rampart.
Okay, who else wants a course?
Is that the small lightning gun?
Yeah, it's the beam one. Only beam.
Don't like it much. I mean, it's great close quarters. It melts everything, but as soon as you go a little bit far away, you can't hit anything.
That is accurate. It is not.
It's pretty good at CZs. That's where I think it shines the most.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll take one. I'm already at Everett, or not. I'm already at Area 18.
Okay, I have 2 quartzes in my backpack. Who else wants a quartz? I have 5 more.
Going.
I'll take one.
DeWiller was
Horizon.
one. I don't know if you got.
The Wooler.
That's 4. I have 3 more. Okay. I'm currently at Orison, but I'm actually going to go to Area 18 to retrieve my 600i.
I have not flown mine
I don't
yet
feel like
this
waiting.
patch.
What was that, Sly?
So I have not flown any of my 600s yet.
2 Wiggalo favors get wiped.
They better not.
I'm not turning in for favors until I'm turning in all my favors for things. I'm just keeping the script and helmets.
Well, that's kind of what people are wondering. What's more, because sometimes things accidentally disappear. I had an entire ship accidentally disappear with a patch. So in a patch, what's more likely to accidentally disappear? Thousands and thousands of script or a few favors?
I don't know, man.
I feel like that's a toss-up.
You ever
Right.
played Crabs?
Has
I
anybody
sure-
had luck with guns? Like, if you take the guns you've added to your ships and put them in your inventory, do you have any luck with keeping them that way?
Last patch, I took all my components off, called my ships, brought them up, sent them down, lost every single component I owned. The previous patch, I didn't do any of that. I kept maybe half my components. So I have no idea.
Nice. Yeah, because I lost everything on my ships last. So I was like, maybe if I take them off.
See, I don't lose components. I just lose exactly $5 million. It's exactly the last 5 patches I've lost 5 million.
That's your component tax.
Yeah, there you go. And I still can't see global chat. I can see it in PTU on my Sli-Fi account, but I can't on my live.
Yeah, you're not really missing much on global chat though.
Well, the thing is, I can't see party members either. So, like, if I want to hand the party to somebody else, I can't do that in game. That's why I have all the external PXP stuff.
I believe there's a chat command to add people to your party, you know, Sly.
Okay.
I think it's
But I-
/A and then their name.
But I wouldn't be able to see them. To click on their name to transfer the party. I'm talking about seeing the names so I could transfer the party lead.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I don't have to see everybody that's in the party. I know who it is. It's just I can't transfer anything. Or kick. I can't kick.
I really like the Navy armor. Maybe I've done 0 Wicklow stuff, so I'm kind of a virgin for Wicklow, but
Me too.
not sure. I thought maybe the gun, maybe the armor, but now I'm thinking the Navy armor.
The camo blue?
Yeah, that might be
Yeah.
interesting.
That's what I'm
Jagan,
trying to
were
say
you
for it.
removed from the party?
Sorry, removed from the party. Let me look. No, I'm still in the party.
Yeah, I see
He's
him.
still
Okay.
here for me.
Cool. I tried the /man /kick, and I just chose you as a simple person because your name is easy to write.
And I am a very simple person, so.
Anyway, did not work.
At least refueling's been working for me, except for last night when I didn't want it to. That cost me $250,000 on the Idris.
Ooh.
I was gonna ask you, how did the scrap haul turn out from
It was
Thursday?
great.
It was fun to do. I was wondering how much did you guys make a shitload off of it, or
We
did
couldn't
we not
say
get
it
very
because
much?
it says it's stolen property, so we have to wait till NOSO comes online in order to sell it.
Oh, gotcha.
Is NOSO our fence?
Yeah, he is. So
He's got the connections.
There was a lot, but there wasn't a whole bunch. I imagine it'd be like 1.5 mil.
By the way, Sly, your voice
Nice.
still sounds over amplified for me, like it's crackling up at the high end. Am I the only person who hears it that way?
Jump in there, man.
Sounds fun to me.
We're clear here.
Does it? Okay.
I have to listen a bit more carefully.
Let me try to tune it down in Discord.
Well, it's not really a problem when you're speaking softly. It's only if you were to get animated and loud would.
Oh, you mean when I got my dad voice? That voice?
I mean, there's definitely some distortion in his voice.
Yeah, I heard it that time.
Yeah, like ever since you got your new mic about 4 months ago, all I hear when you talk is reverb. Like it's just like your gain is up super high.
Like mic boost was turned on.
Like some artificial feature is trying to amplify whatever he's saying.
And how would that be?
Oh, that's much better.
All right, I got kicked down to 50% in Discord. I was at 90.
And now I can turn you back up to 100% volume. I had you at 50% volume for the past few months.
I had him on a 140.
The problem is you try to get to sound good on like Discord or on YouTube or Twitch, so you pump those volumes and it adversely affects everything else.
Yeah.
I think the best fix is just to stick the mic directly in your mouth. That's what I keep. Like whenever people are quiet, I'm like, "Hey, you're quiet," and they're like, "Oh," and they put their mic up to their mouth, and then they sound fine.
I usually run almost everybody at 200% because I got bad hearing. But then people like, I haven't seen them in a while, but Drago get on and like blow my eardrums out.
Well, and plus I went from a dynamic mic to a condenser mic, so it's already boosted. So
That must be what it's doing because there's another
Ready for
person.
quantum.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Who else just joined? Somebody just joined the guild. I think Hella Dude. I think he
Boy?
must also use. He must also use a or Hella Boy something. He must also use a condenser mic because it does this weird
Your
amplification
vehicle has
thing.
been moved to
It makes it sound like your
Please
voice
use
has
it as a game.
energy pulsing through it,
Because he's so strong.
like he's using force speak, a Sith ability.
Well, I personally lower the voice volume or make it higher for basically who is running an event. So Eve here has a higher 140% for me, whereas someone else might have a lower one. Helps a little bit.
I need to get better about launching Mumble. I'm normally pretty good about having Mumble running on Orgnite, but last Orgnite I completely forgot to launch Mumble.
see, we don't have Flexo or Akona reminding us.
I mean, even if you are in there, you still need to wait inside a Mumble for voices in Discord to die down so that you can say anything in Mumble.
Yeah, the human hearing system is really fascinating.
To the ASOP
You can
vehicle retrieval
completely
system.
overload it just by having sound already playing. And you're exactly right. Like when in leader chat we're trying to coordinate, but then I hear somebody in Discord,
Your insurance
my
claim has
brain
been sent.
goes haywire and I can't hear both at the same time.
Well, I
Mm,
tried to
yeah.
make the volume in Mumble higher than Discord, but it's just so hard to do correctly.
Have you guys ever tried the priority speaker in Discord? Thanks to push the talk toggle for that. It like mutes or lowers everyone else.
Oh, cool. No, I've not checked that out.
If someone is controlling an event, that should be a feature that could be used. I think Eve on the last Orgnite could have that. It would be great from my perspective.
I remember when our code word was moo. If you heard moo, you had to shut up.
Oh, yeah. Well, it
Is it
still
not
is
still?
that. Actually, it still is that. Just got away from using it.
Well, none of the new recruits know that. If you said moo, they'd be like, what the hell is Sly talking about?
It's giant enough to have the same effect, though.
I think just yelling comms is more. Anybody can figure out what that means. But go moo, moo, moo. You know, they might think they're in a fraternity, something.
I mean,
Yeah.
are we not?
Well, yeah, we are.
I think if everyone just got microphones that weren't complete crap.
Do any of you that are on right now have experience with turning in scripts for Wicklow favors? I know it's
Yes.
I know it's a pain in the butt. Okay, so should I break them into stacks of 50 or just not
Yes.
bother?
No, yeah, don't throw like a stack of 400 down there because then it'll unstack all the ones you don't turn in.
Please visit us again.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna go farm on Lamina, on Daymar. If someone wants to join, I'm there.
Do
The way
what?
I do it, I throw all my script in a box and then just take 50 out and extra large backpack.
So you're gonna farm?
Which-
You mean gear?
Yeah, I'll be running around getting cards
Okay.
and any goodies.
To the ASOP
But should I
vehicle
treat it like
retrieval
supplier
system.
die, where I throw, let's say I have 10,000 script, can I throw them all down in his elevator and just pull up 50 as I need to turn in, or should I only put 50 down?
I would only put 50 down at a time.
Oh,
So I put a whole box down of like 300 and I tried to move them all onto the elevator and send it down, and then it totally broke the stack. So now I have 300 individual scripts in my inventory. And it refuses to stack or move or do anything.
okay, damn. So throw 1,000 in my backpack, but only send them down
No.
to max of.
You'll probably only be able to fit like 100 or so, even in the 180 SU backpacks.
Test 1 2 3.
Yeah,
Test
they
1 2 3.
take quite a bit of space.
So I've got like 3,000 script now. Like, how do I get them to Wiggalo?
I would probably bring like a 4 SC box worth of them, and then just put 50 in your backpack at a time. Send it down, because sometimes it'll send you to the other Wicklow stations.
Well, a lot of people do what we did with Supplier Die. They just accept and abandon those quests. They just wait until the quest comes back to their station.
You do that too.
Eve has arrived at Area 18. I'm approaching my hangar. Who wants quartzes? I have 4 for people.
Heading to your hangar.
Go to Eve's hangar.
Heading down.
And Van, have you experienced any PvP griefing at Wicklow's hangars?
No.
People trying to. No. Okay.
It's a Gladius Valiant. I don't
I'll see people
understand.
flying around them, but it's Armistice Zone.
Yeah, they made a pretty big armistice zone around the hangars.
Was there anybody here who needed any of like the metals? I have a bunch of none of the pristines, I don't think, but I have a bunch of the damaged ones and stuff. I was just grabbing them if anybody needed them for some of those Wickelos.
By the way, at the OLPs and PAF sites, the blue boxes spawn metals.
Yep. That's where I found pretty much all those. I think it's just the blue boxes there.
Yeah, I opened one for a bottle of water and was pleasantly surprised to find a damaged war metal.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I just been farming them in case anybody needed them. I'd be like, oh, I got them. Here you go.
Eve, are you on the same server as us?
I'm not sure actually. I see an Orge level contract that was shared with me.
Yeah, Bunks and I are knocking out those if anyone wants to join.
I don't see you down at Area 18, Eve.
Yeah, I'm not seeing you either.
He's on the same server as me.
I see Horizon Brave. I see Cure.
Yeah, Van, I blew up and now I'm just stuck in the void.
Oh, all right, come pick you up.
No, like black screen area 18 or corp.
Oh, black screen is not good.
Your icon's right here.
Should we come over to your server, Eve?
I don't care.
Were you in the Intrepid?
Yeah.
Doing orange missions?
I had asked earlier if I could get in your hangar and you didn't say anything.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
That's the first time I heard you.
Let me-
Bunks.
Let me try to keep your body up and see if I can heal you.
If Wicklow wants a war metal damaged for a quest, can I give him better? Like, I only have 1 damage, but I have a bunch of worn, which are higher quality.
I don't know.
I think I have a damaged one at Arco 1 if you need it.
No, I don't want to take anybody's, but I'm just wondering if I can give him better quality stuff to get credit. I probably can't. I probably have to turn in the exact one he wants.
If I have it, you can have it, because that's the only reason I've kept any of them is to give to people. I'm not doing any of those, so I'm on my way to Lorville right now and I can look. What one was it?
Well, he wants the Unification War Metal damaged.
Okay.
But those are
I'll
pretty
check when I
easy
get
to-
there.
Okay. Well, I don't mind going to the PAPs and getting more.
Well, I finally fixed where my extra large hangar appears no matter what I'm flying now. That was broke for a half a patch. You just can't have any vehicles waiting to be claimed down here.
You're back.
By the way, I am streaming on YouTube, PXP channel.
She'll be good. Okay.
Well, you don't have to be good. We're not monetized. We are
Hi, Mom.
adult, though.
Well, leaves me out.
Yeah, I know. Leaves all of us out.
Hi, Mom. If you're watching this, where the hell did you get a computer?
So are people on the wrong server to get these weapons, I guess?
I just switched to yours, Eve.
Ah, all
I'll
right.
jump. I'll jump over to yours.
Okay,
So-
I'll just chill in my hangar.
Bugs, I have your corpse here, but I can't heal or anything.
Yeah, I think I just got to relaunch the game.
Okay. Well, I got your gear.
Yep. Swapping over to Eve.
Ever since I started using a scalpel, it's become part of my general kit when I go to bunkers.
Oh, here it's
Isn't
pretty strong.
P6 better?
Depends on what you're doing. P6 generally has a better time to kill.
Yeah, that sounds good. What's the bad part?
It's got a ton of recoil.
Yeah, a lot of recoil.
The
Second
scalpel you
shot's
can
always
Yeah, the scalpel you can shoot faster.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Jig, and refresh my memory. Where did the Gladius Valiant come into the game? I don't know why I even have one.
Masters of Flight series.
Your
Let's
vehicle
say
has been moved to our storage
Oh,
facility.
you're right. You're right.
along with the Saber Comet, the Avenger Renegade, and the Hornet Wildfire.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a Hornet Wildfire for a while.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
For like sniper rifle, if you're doing a lot of AI related stuff, the AO3 is pretty nice because it doesn't take too many shots to kill AI, and they always have ammo for it.
Gotta step away for a couple minutes. Be right back.
Okay, Eve, I can see you now.
I'm stretching my quantum fuel really, really thin on this jump. I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Eve, are you at your large or medium hangar?
I think he said he went AFK.
Okay. Well, I'm going to medium, and it's not that one. It looks like.
Eve is back. I'm in my large hangar. Sorry.
All good.
I'm on my 600i.
At least enjoying it inside a hangar.
Who else was coming for a quartz? I have 4.
Niggy.
Horizon.
Pure.
Sweet.
Everything on my freight elevator just disappeared.
So I kind of found out that once you pull up the elevator and you go off the terminal before it comes up, it might happen that once you go back in the terminal, it's gonna make a short little glitch, and at that point, everything on the elevator floor is gonna disappear.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I pulled up just a box, just an 8SC box. Walk over to the lift, watch it come up. Or no, that's not what happened. I called up an 8SCU box, but the terminal just got stuck cycling with transferring. So I pull away from it, and the lift did come up, and the box is there. But then I turned away and looked back, and the box went, shit, I don't even remember what happened. But basically, my box fucking just disappeared in front of my eyes. and I checked the terminal, and it's back. It's in storage. So it like somehow didn't actually bring it up.
Oh.
I mean, usually I have a problem putting the weapons on because I was duping for all my ships, and you kind of, when it's up, and before I put stuff on the floor of the elevator, I went back to the terminal, loop it again, see if the items appear on my right, then I know it's working. If the items didn't appear on the right, it might do that little glitch, and then I knew I was fine.
Thank you, Eve.
Welcome.
Hey, Van, are you still in that area?
No, I'm out in the middle of nowhere right now.
I logged back in, and now I'm just floating in space. Just flashing in and out of consciousness.
The hell, I got your body in my hangar. Okay, one sec.
So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's more permanent and less likely to get lost in a patch, the script or the favors.
Yeah, you could do half and half.
Yeah, just hedge.
I go off the philosophy. I don't trust anything.
Right. The
It
problem
does feel
is-
pretty equal to me.
Yeah. Well, for now, I'm actually not going to do Wicklow. Still sounds too scary. I'm going to go just farm UEE medals.
Eve, you have more visitors.
Okay. The gun store is open.
I see the Idris.
Oh, so back to the Liberator and what I was saying. I think a Hercules Starlifter C2. I mean, that can carry a tank and a ship. The Idris can carry fighters. Like, are we gonna need a small ferry that can carry 2 ships? Like, is the Liberator is anybody gonna use it when it finally arrives in the verse, considering we have so many other options?
Bunks, are you floatable? Or do I need to scoop you up?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Is the Liberator maybe at a price point where some people don't have either, like, well, I guess because C2, so, I mean, if anybody can buy the Liberator could buy the C2, so.
Slides back.
I mean, I suppose that's the question. Like, is there, somebody who perhaps doesn't have?
Yeah, I guess that would just boil down to maybe then somebody who just doesn't like the C2 enough to want to use it, maybe? I don't know.
But the Liberator is very much just the kind of ferry we have in real life to get across a lake. Like, it is completely exposed and open top.
Yeah, so it's not a good alternative to the C2 specifically, I guess, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a good alternative to anything. It's a flat, exposed, moving platform that
Hello.
can carry a couple ships.
Hello.
Welcome to the store.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my Ironclad instead of Liberator.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Ironclad, you have that too coming, so that will be a good
And
option
it will
also.
be very easy to land on because you're gonna open the top deck, which for Idris right now is a little bit hard, especially because of the ramp.
Thank you for the weaponry.
It's interesting. There's so many ships that almost fit in the Idris. If the Idris hangar were just 1 meter taller, imagine the possibilities. People would be throwing cutlasses in there.
Oh yeah, and can you imagine an Idris pulls up and like 3 cutlasses fly out?
There you
Let's
go,
see.
gents.
I see your marker,
Alright,
but
thanks.
nothing's here.
Yeah, you're like
Colonel.
flying through me right now.
Yeah,
So-
it might be a backspace.
I tried backspacing and it's not working.
I know.
Thank you for shopping at Eve's discount quartz store.
The discount was great.
5 fingers.
I'm gonna relaunch again and see if that fixes me.
Goodbye.
Let me know when you guys are out of the hangar. I was gonna
ASOC
take off when you're
vehicle
done.
retrieval system.
I
And
am
just
clear.
waiting for the elevator.
Yeah, we were had a fun time in the army once we were coming back from the range, and like you're trained to always have your weapon with you. And so we're like driving back, and we stop at a gas station. People hop out, and we're starting to walk in, like full on machine guns and everything. And we're like, "Oh no, we don't want that discount. Leave them back in the car."
Yeah, people probably would have been a little alarmed in there.
Yeah, probably.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
But it's so weird. Like on post, that's just normal. You know, you always have it. But like, oh wait, no, we're back at a normal gas station.
Eve, I am out of your ship. I'm working to get out of this thing, but heavy
What?
armor is heavy.
I got repositioned from my own ship.
And it's getting stored.
As long as it's getting stored. Hello again.
Chug, 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 chug.
Horizon, I like that you're wearing one of the Ace pilot helmets. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I'm so bored. Maybe try putting my body on a med bed and see if it snaps me over there.
Yeah. Get out of this area first.
Isn't one of the Wicklow trades for wave ships? Anybody know?
Wave ship?
Yeah, I thought he had a trade for wave shift mining gadgets. Or one
Oh.
of the mining gadgets.
Yes, yes he does.
Okay, I have one of those if anybody's doing that too. Those are good to get at the OLPs and PAFs also. I think all blue containers carry them. Or not every one, but obviously blue containers, I mean.
A lot of them do, yeah.
J-Gun, did you say you needed the UNE Unification War medal?
Yeah, unification damaged.
Damn it, I got a warn.
Yeah, no worries. And
You take a hammer to it.
True. We could make it damaged. I literally have every other medal I have is damaged, I think, except for the one that you're looking for.
And the thing is, I've been just every time I see one of those things, up until now, I've been ignoring them or deleting them out of my inventory or just dropping them.
Yeah, I did
known.
for a while too.
Hey, my ship came up and it's not purple this time. Excellent.
I came to my hangar and my ship was invisible.
That's the best kind of ship.
Are you Wonder Woman?
We got the Wonder Woman
Right.
thing going on.
I got my Wonder Woman right next to me. Except she's a little girl. My Wonder Girl.
Did she say murder?
And the 600i is now destroyed. Came all the way over here to pick up that ship so I didn't have to claim it. And the hangar eats it.
Now we know why you don't fly it.
I love that thing. I fly it all the time.
Didn't you just say this is the first time after a long while?
No, that's Sly.
No, I haven't flown mine at all yet.
Well, Eve, I have it. Never flown it yet. Basically, I'm just waiting for a whole D discount so that I can upgrade to Asgard. No, Arastra, right?
Man, those paths are serious business. They were like 1,000 Ninetale down there ready to greet me.
Yeah.
Yeah, be careful because I did them yesterday and they were respawning super fast, like way faster than they usually do, or they did
Yeah.
last patch anyway.
And half of them were invulnerable. I had to kill them by hand, which sucks. I hate having to run up to them.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah,
Well,
machine
well, they
gun-
have the R95 or R97 shotgun at the same time.
Yeah, they have that silly pink shotgun. I'm like, oh my god, this
Yeah.
guy is gonna require fists.
Monks, I can't put your body up because it says it's dead.
Will the Ursa fit in the Cutlass? That's a no, right?
No.
Okay.
Try this character repair because I don't think there's any fix to this.
I could also store the Idris since your body's on it. See if that does anything.
What's the issue?
I am floating dead in space. I cannot backspace. Van went to my marker. My body's not there because it's already on his ship, and my body is currently saying it's dead and it's not respawning me.
Oh, do you have that bug where you're stuck in purgatory and you just kind of have the gray, like pulsing screen and you can't do anything?
Yes.
Yeah, that sometimes takes like an hour to wear off. It'll eventually put you back in a hospital somewhere.
Yeah, let me go store my
You-
Idris. Just
And you're
Be
shard
nice to
blocked, right?
someone.
So you can't switch shards.
Yeah.
I guess.
And every time for like the next hour, every time if you try to log back in, you'll still just be there. Your camera will be stuck in that dead invisible body.
So I guess I'm not playing right now.
Well, for me, I just had to wait it out. I think it took like 25 minutes or something.
Did you wait it out in the game or?
Now,
let
that's
me
fine.
let me
I,
restore the ship, see and despawn your body, see if that does anything.
I cut a section out of the front lawn and put it up here on my desk so I can actually touch grass while I'm playing.
You didn't 3D print grass?
No.
You finished that Photoshop project?
Yeah, I've got a. Last night, everybody was like, "Why aren't you playing?" I'm like, "I've got to shoot. I got to finish editing," and they're like, "Hey, we'll watch." I am a glamour and beauty photographer, so there's a lot of those shoots you're gonna see bare shoulders.
Scandalous.
What about ankles?
sometimes
Whoa.
close. But the photo came out good. It's on Instagram at jgunphoto if you want to see it.
You do the same glamour shots like Kramer from Seinfeld?
Probably not.
No George on a nice little couch, huh?
You know, back 20 years ago when I was learning, yeah.
It's probably one of my favorite episodes of Seinfeld. When what is it? Elaine has the nip slip in her picture, and then George does the pose on the couch in his underwear.
Oh, that's right. And they accidentally mail out Elaine's photo to like hundreds of people.
Yeah. Everyone's like, nice, nice. We love it. It's funny. Goes to like her work and everything.
Oh god.
What a wonderful show.
I don't think I ever watched Seinfeld.
Seinfeld? You never watched Seinfeld?
No, I'm not a big. I never did get into those TV comedy shows.
Me neither.
Oh, it's a fun show.
There's a ton of memes about it though.
I love Seinfeld, and I didn't love it as a kid, but as
Me neither.
as an adult, I'm like, you know what? This series apparently people loved it. I'm gonna watch it. And I binge watched like all 9 seasons in like a couple weeks, and I freaking love that show.
Yeah, it's great to throw on when you're just kind of like halfway paying attention to the TV or something. It's a great show for that.
But
My
like,
wife watches it and repeat.
yeah, and they're all such terrible, despicable people. That's the thing. Is like you have to realize you don't want to fall in love with any of the characters because they're all terrible people.
That's why I can't watch
Yeah.
that show. I don't like media where the point is everyone's terrible.
But what's interesting is it's kind of like the PG version of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's Always Sunny,
Yep.
like the R-rated version of Seinfeld, because those people are even more despicable, believe it or not.
See, that's why
They
I don't
are
like
the
Office
most despicable.
or Always Sunny, or most sitcoms, because it's just people being awful to each other.
A lot of it is.
Yeah, it is. I think the only person worse than It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is Cartman from South Park's probably the worst, but
Mm-hmm.
And I still feel incomplete because I've never watched that last season of Expanse.
I just never get into Expanse.
My wife and I couldn't finish Breaking Bad because all the characters were so terrible.
Oh, that's probably the best series I've ever seen. I haven't seen a lot, but Breaking Bad was so damn good.
It was
I
good.
bought the box set. That's how much I like it.
But at least it's open and shut. Like, you can tell that in Breaking Bad, they had a full story when they set out to make the shows, which is
Yes.
nice. It's not like that TV show Lost, where you could tell that they were just making it up as they went every episode, and halfway through it made no sense at all.
Mm-hmm.
it just kept getting more and more outlandish.
Yeah, Breaking Bad, when it ended, it felt satisfying.
Yeah.
No spoilers. I actually don't know how it ended. I don't know how I've avoided that spoiler, but I do not know how it ended.
I'm telling you, Jack.
Yeah.
Then
Thank
Just
you.
savoring the moment to finish it.
Eventually, I'll watch like a recap up to the last season and then watch the last season just to get it over with.
Yeah, you
But-
should.
Because I heard it's amazing.
It's so good that it wasn't dragged out like
Yeah.
a lot of shows are. It's,
Oh shoot, I've got even more quartzes.
Apparently, the Expanse, the novel goes quite a bit further, and the shows only tell like 3/4 of the story.
That's pretty common though.
So fans are begging for like a final season.
Yeah, I seen something about that too, that people were trying to get them to do another season to finalize it because of the books.
now, see, my big issue with TV shows is usually I need at least a full season to determine whether or not I like the show, and then second season's when I start actually enjoying it.
I'm the same way.
As long as it doesn't turn into
I never really enjoyed Firefly because it only had the one season.
I
Yeah,
love
usually if a
Firefly.
show stuck. I never watched that one. What's that about?
Well,
Firefly?
Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, what is it?
Firefly is a sci-fi like space adventure with a mercenary crew led by a led by a war hero who was on the losing side of a separationist thing and their adventures around the fringe of the galaxy.
It's a
I describe
space
it as like,
western.
yeah, it's
you
like
wanna
Han
get-
Solo, the show.
with the
wanna
characters
get
and
it-
accents from Dallas, kind of like cowboyish.
And it stars Nathan Fillion.
if you want to get
Really
a
good.
taste, look for the movie Serenity.
Well, that's like the best they could do to wrap up the series after it was canceled.
It was a screwed up series to begin with. I mean, the first episode didn't air till like after the third episode, and then episodes just mingled around. So that poor show.
Yeah,
that's-
they were shown in the wrong order, so it really didn't get the ratings they wanted, and therefore it got canceled before they even did a second season, when it should have had probably at least 3 seasons to really catch a good stride, because they had a lot to work with.
Look
How
at
do
that.
they show the episodes in the wrong order?
Yeah, really.
I still-
How could they? But
That's
they did.
crazy.
Yeah, well, because it's almost like well, if you've seen Breaking Bad, like go to Breaking Bad and watch season 3 before you watch season 2.
I still think the best worst sci-fi show I've seen is the original Battlestar Galactica.
Actually, Breaking Bad does this really cool thing where the first episode of the first season starts with a scene from like the end of the first season. You know, you get to see the main protagonist like in this really, really weird, outlandish situation, you know, and then it's just 5 minutes of that, and then they cut. And then
You may have wondered how I got to this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's like they showed the teddy bear in the pool all freaking season long. Like, why is there a teddy bear in the pool?
Oh, and then like the
And then the end, you're like, oh my god. Yeah. It's like it's the perfect. What do they call it in the movie?
Foreshadowing.
No, I'm thinking is it Schrodinger's gun? If you put a gun on the wall, you have to use that gun eventually.
Chekhov's gun.
That one, yeah. Thank you.
If there's a gun on the wall in the first act, it must be fired by the end of the third act.
Mm-hmm. Breaking Bad does that perfectly.
But we can all agree on one thing: the final season of Game of Thrones was absolutely horrible.
Yep, ruined the show.
Yeah.
All right, Buns, the Idris was despawned.
That entire last season should have been stretched out for 2 or 3 more seasons, but they just compressed it all too much.
It's because D&D wanted to do other projects.
The thing with Game of Thrones is they never could figure out what the bad was. Like, what is the thing we're supposed to be scared of? Like, it's the first show of the first season starts off or ends with this scary humanoid-looking monster coming out of the woods and killing somebody. You're like, oh, that's the big bad. Like, that's what we're scared of, the White Walkers. And then there's like 8 seasons of not White Walkers, just political nonsense with Joffrey and the houses and all that nonsense. And then there's the Red Witch, and she can like summon zombies. And like, is that the thing we're supposed to be scared of? And then by the end, you know, Jon Snow spends all 10 seasons saying winter is coming, and then at the end, winter doesn't really come. Like, the White Walkers never. They make kind of an appearance, but they're slaughtered just as easily as humans. And then Arya kills the main bad guy, and it's like, what the hell? Like, we never. I don't know. I really thought I wanted to see the big bad they showed us in the first episode, that White Walker. Like, I thought that would be, you know, I thought those guys would be like immortal supervillains, and it would be like better.
I like how South Park, their episode of making fun of that about the dragons, and the guys they're just talking, like the dude's talking about wieners the whole time. They're like, when are the dragons coming? He's like, they're coming.
Yeah, and then there's dragons.
And they never show up.
Like, could the dragons have done more? I don't know.
Disappointing, yes. Disappointed everyone.
Yeah, you know what? I've played a lot of D&D, and I don't ever remember dragons dying that easily.
I guess it was the ice arrow of dragon slaying.
I feel like a lot of these shows, they have enough content for about 3 seasons, and then the production company's like, well, we need 9 seasons, and they let some little kid in the room, and he's like, oh, how about we do this?
Well, the 2 dragons that died were one-shotted, both of them.
And Daenerys' character arc made no sense. Like, she believes, she hates oppression, so she runs around liberating people. But then at the end, she just wants to completely oppress King's Landing and be evil and kill everybody. Like, I don't know. Her arc made no sense. Like, she's compassionate, except at the end when she wants to kill everybody.
Yeah, she was the, the Queen Liberator until she got over to Westeros.
Yeah.
Well, I figured out why no one's at this path. It's because it's totally jacked.
You got a jack path?
Oh, it's terrible.
Still not working for your Buns.
They're like all sliding around and shit.
Yeah, that happened to me. I came to Aberdeen and went to a path, and the enemies were like ice skating and invulnerable, and they weren't taking bullets. And I'm like, oh god, this sucks. And I got surrounded by like 10 of them, and I went down instantly.
Then I have this bug where all the ammo I've equipped, it won't load the ammo, so it just keeps loading it out of my bag as if I don't have ammo. It's pretty awesome. So I'm getting pretty beat up.
Where are you?
At Ruptura.
Oh, you guys are both at Hurston?
I'm a solo here.
Yeah, I'm soloing also. Getting my shit pushed in.
I say, if you guys want to do an OLP quickly, I can meet you.
Well, I'm already down here. And you know what's funny is I brought my C8R down here freaking twice and forgot to set my imprint. And I almost did it a third time. I land, I start walking away from it. I'm like, nope, J-gun, go back. Finally set my imprint. So this time, at least if I die, I'll still be here.
Oh, 1 second, phone call.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage.
I'm just taking off an 18. I do an OLP or something though, Eve.
Yeah, I'm in Crusader. My daughter wants to have a little sit on the couch for a little bit, so.
Yeah, I'd be willing to do one after I get out of here.
My God.
I can't equip the card to do the doors anyway, it seems.
You don't need to equip the cards.
Oh no, it won't let me do it without equipping them. It says keycard required as I try to do it. If I don't have it in my hand, it just acts as if I don't have one at all.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, this bug happened to me a couple times last patch I had it, but most of the time last patch I could do it without putting them in my hand.
Well, I just went through 400 rounds of course ammo in one room.
Guess I'll knock out a Crusader bunker mission before going out to lunch. It's also really frustrating because I can't land at Seraphim, where all my stuff is.
Behold, my stuff.
I assume you made sure there was no vehicles that needed to be claimed. I mean, that's what fixed mine.
What was that?
I had to kill myself, go back to my home base, go to my hangar, and clear any vehicle that needed to be claimed. Once I did that, then my hangar came back.
Oh, I have a slightly different bug. I can't call ATC or a ship at Seraphim. Like, nothing works.
Yeah, mine wasn't that bad.
I am not alone. There are a lot of people with this bug. I think it happens when someone tries to enter your hangar and it's not your hangar. Or it's not their hangar. Because I was fine until an Avenger Titan tried to enter my hangar, and then I blew it up and landed my 600i in my hangar, and then I'm banned from Seraphim for life.
Straight to jail.
Right?
Oh, I'm gonna hop on out since I can't really play. You'll have
Take
to
it easy.
Welcome
So yeah.
to the ASOC
Catch you later.
retrieval system.
I'll be heading as well. Thank you, guys.
Ciao.
All right, Reza.
See
Take
ya.
care.
Your vehicle has been moved to a storage facility.
That's how it was for me last night. I just couldn't get anything going. I just kept crashing. The game was just not having it yesterday for me.
It's a shame, man. This game claims so many victims, and I hate it. Like not every time, but I want to like try and get some of my real life friends to play, but it's not uncommon to just like have a night where the game isn't cooperating.
Well,
Yeah, I got a buddy from work that wanted to play really bad. He tried to play with us though on one of the org nights, and he couldn't get anything going.
well, that's the worst time to bring a friend in. Is on org nights.
Yeah, he has trouble when it's just him and I anyway, but that's what keeps him from buying it. I just told, because he's talking about it, he's like, I really want to buy that. And I'm like, dude, don't buy it. Just keep trying free flies. If you get a point where your computer can handle it, then do it. But his computer's kind of at the lower end of what this game will allow, so it doesn't make it any easier.
My wife likes playing with us, but she doesn't want to bother learning how to fly, and I can kind of get that. But it means that if she's playing, like I have to chauffeur her around, or somebody has to drive her around everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh, it's perfect for having
we
a
always
second
need
gunner.
turret gunners.
Yeah, perfect for a turret gunner
Yeah.
or an engineer.
The more I play this game, the more I appreciate if someone is chauffeuring me around.
So J-Gun calls his ships and is like, all right, who's flying this?
Well, I try not to fly my Idris either because I can't, do video for the video feed, sitting piloting. Well, I can, but it wouldn't be as good as what you could do when you're not the pilot.
Yeah, that's usually what my one buddy does. He's played a little bit. He can kind of fly, and he knows how to do turrets and FPS stuff for the most part. That's what I was gonna have him do. He just wanted to see the Idris fly around, so I was just gonna have him gun in my Super Hornet. But every time he would go to the hangar, it would just fall through. He'd just fall through the floor in the middle of the elevator. And Checkmate was killing his frames.
I don't mind. I like letting. Well, I'm not interested in flying my Idris, so I'm always looking for somebody else to fly it. Mainly, cause I'm just lazy, honestly.
And see, I love flying that thing. You guys see the Reddit post? Someone was complaining about the Idris railgun being the pilot, and CIG had someone respond saying, "Well, we're trying to avoid having someone where their only job is to push a button and they don't have any other agency." And then a whole bunch of people posted the Scorpia Centaures.
Right.
Oh, and the Polaris torpedo guy.
Right?
That's better than the Antares still.
Torpedo guy at least has to aim it.
Yeah, Antares
Like,
needs
they
to
have
listen
to
to
lock
the
on.
pilot when to push the button.
Yeah, I kind of wouldn't have been surprised to see like the railgun be the captain seat's job or something.
This course is just silly.
Cracks me up that the smallest little crate in the security room is the armor crate. It's like here's this crate that's like looks like it's 4 feet across by 2 feet tall, and it's like a cruise and a candy bar, and then this tiny little crate in the back that's only the size of a shoebox is where you're pulling out all your chest pieces.
Yeah, the tiny one's got a ship in it.
Yeah.
A lot of times I'll see that the little blue ones will have like which I think it's not the blue ones, the little gun crates or whatever. Sometimes they'll have like a Scourge railgun in them or something.
Pull out an Animus from the Hammer Zone.
Oh shit. Because I always open the big gun, like ammo, the gun ones, and I'm thinking that's where like rail guns and grenade launchers are gonna be. And sometimes I'll find them in the little one. I'm like, okay, I guess that's not logic.
You can pull out a little, but it won't fit in your backpack.
Exactly.
Oh, I got a red parallax.
Just landed at the same PAF as ULAMP are right now.
The server is not the best. Just a heads up.
Noted.
Hey, that's a negative comment about the stability of this game.
Shh, Chris Roberts is listening.
Yeah, that kind of talk's not allowed in Star Citizen discords.
I
When
mean,
When
your
your
it's
game
game
a
starts
fact.
crashing.
SIG secretly monitors all discords related to Star Citizen.
Last night when my game was crashing, I actually, right before that, was thinking to myself, man, I wish the Asgard was slightly cheaper. And that's what happened. Crash, crash, crash.
I just got.
Well,
two
you're like-
nuggets.
Like, Hitman made a good point. It should be cheaper. Let's do it.
Careful, you're gonna crash. I wish it was cheaper. I would have bought it probably if it was cheaper.
Hello.
Yeah, it's Big Johnson.
Hello.
Hello.
How's the weather out there, Big Johnson?
Oh, it's so pretty. They've got the doors open downstairs for breakfast. 'Cause it's dry and nice.
Nice cool breeze.
Yep. I think it's like 72 outside, 70, 72.
Oh, Florida winter.
Yeah, and dry, yeah.
Yeah, what are you
winter,
at in
Alaska
Florida
summer.
now? You at about a 90 in Florida right now?
I'm up here in the Panhandle. We're still mid 80s to almost
It's
90s.
just the humidity is high.
Okay.
It's not gonna last long.
But-
Another week, it'll be up in the mid 90s.
My in-laws are on the coast and it's 90s. They've been doing having a lot of construction work with their garage getting built and stuff, and it's like low to mid 90s and they're dying.
Oh, I'm passing J Gun. Hi, J Gun.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you're in the Hull C.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why if you change the quantum drive, you cannot retract your landing gear.
Jesus, the Viller. You should say you're on my.
I said I was landing.
Yeah, I didn't even listen.
I have this bug lately where I go to interact with a button, and it can be a button to open a door, a button to flick a switch, whatever. I just go to click a button, and it opens up an inventory screen.
It's
I've had that.
because you have the self-loot bug.
It's weird.
The Wheeler,
Yeah,
if
it
you
is.
want to set your spawn point, go out behind
I
me.
brought a nurse so that I set my spawn in. I think so.
Okay.
Well, I see the die at a bunker, lose your mission bug is still existing.
Is that your Asgard?
Yep, that's mine.
Okay.
So I've picked up like 6 medals at this path. None of them are the one I need.
Nice.
Which one do you need again?
It depends on the quest. So I can't tell you. But for the quest I'm doing, Wicklow wants damaged Unification War medals.
The Asgard ladder door got me.
Oh yeah, that one. You need to open the hatch before you go on the ladder.
Or just get on the ladder and look up. It'll open the hatch.
Hey, fun question. What would y'all do if you were told you could have a Star Citizen server all to yourself for a day?
You couldn't invite
Get a bunch
anybody
of
else?
components.
What's the first
I'm a
thing you're
loot
looting?
goblin. Loot
Right.
goblin.
What's the first thing you're looting?
Components.
Pico balls.
Oh, I've got 7 of those.
Yeah.
I'd be at the PAFs.
Yeah, I'd be going for Pico balls.
I thought people would be asking for those, and then when the patch first went live, I went and got 7 or 8 of them, and only one person wanted one.
What are they good for?
Polaris.
Oh, okay.
What's the melee takedown button?
Middle mouse.
Click.
Thank you.
Oh wow! I just opened this loot crate. It was all gloves. All look like Michael
No
Jackson
glove, no
gloves.
love.
They were just white. Like wow, I could run around looking like Mickey Mouse.
Ho ho.
Yeah, something like that.
Do those gloves fit is the question.
Oh, I don't know. But that doesn't mean I haven't murdered tons of people.
With some lube, you can make it fit.
Oh wow, I got my loading rectangle. First request.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go get some lunch. Catch you later.
Later.
See ya.
Catch you later.
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 In a while, alligator.
After a while,
I would
crocodile.
enjoy using my Ursa Medic more if driving wasn't so god awful.
Yeah, I agree. I can't stand it in the rock.
Well, I just like it because I'll load that thing up on the Asgard, and if it's at a bunker that I can't get very close to because their range is now like 800 miles, I hop in there, I drive there, I mow everybody down with the turret, and then I go in. Easy. But getting in there is almost as bad as just walking.
Yeah, I agree. I don't remember. Ground vehicles didn't used to be that bad, correct?
They're never really
Yes.
great.
I thought they drove on like the rock. Like I thought I remembered driving around on planets with the rock and it not being so bad.
It's like
So they're
anytime
bouncy, and the bounciness is getting worse by the minute. And the
And when you
worst
hit
ones,
little rocks too, that's like hitting a wall or something.
yeah, it's like I'll get too close to a rock or a tree or something, and it'll completely spin me around.
Yep.
right?
I don't remember that being necessarily an issue.
Well, the worst vehicles are the ones with the tracks. Those are the horrible.
And I would
I
get
know.
the spinning around a little bit if like I was on a hover bike or something, but on a ground vehicle, no.
And the Ursa wheels look like they're designed to be able to roll over stuff like that really easily with. But I
No,
guess
we
not.
don't. We do not talk physics in Star Citizen.
That is true.
All I know is all my years of driving different types of real military equipment, we used to knock small trees down, and then get in here, it's like a million years in the future, you know, don't even have headlights that work right.
Hey Johnson.
Hey,
Hey Johnson, guess what I got?
what you got?
I looked on Twitch and about 6 hours ago I got an invite to join the Twitch moderator club.
Uh-oh.
Wow. Watch out for that Sly Fies stream. He's sus.
Very, very sus.
Flies phallic looking ships.
Yeah. They made it
Congrats,
like this.
man. That's awesome.
So what does that entail? What do you do?
I don't know. I just had to fill out a form and they're gonna message me. They didn't message me. But I don't know what it's all about fully.
Oh, just
Well,
make sure
good
they don't
thing
ask
is
for
you
credit
have
card
quite a
info.
bit of. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you've got quite a bit of experience being a moderator already, so that's awesome.
I wouldn't make a good moderator. I just ban people. No second chances for me.
Yeah, right, Sly. After so many years of knowing you, I totally believe you.
If you can't be an adult, you don't need to be here.
How are any of us still here then by those standards?
Well, I happen to like you all. That's why.
Oh, okay.
I could put up with stuff if I like somebody.
Fair enough.
Yeah, speaking of the phallic symbol that Sly is flying, I was in concierge chat one time when someone posted a screenshot, of the phallic symbol, and it immediately got deleted by the moderators. It's like, dude, it's your picture.
I'll tell you who did it best was Austin Powers. They just went ham on that.
Contract available. Hut the interest. Are people still doing that mission? Or is it just timing out?
The server I'm on, they cleared it.
Yeah, do you talking the Polaris?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had yesterday. I think I made 90 script from people doing it. Seems to be touch and go. Some servers I'll jump in and it's either broken or just nobody's doing it, and then other ones it's like back to back, people grinding it.
One thing I don't get is, like, I'm an ARC and I only have 77 hauling, but I go to Hearst and I got 120. I really do think, like, the hauling missions you should be able to pick up really pretty much anywhere. Because in the
Sorry, go ahead.
no, I was going to say, in the Mist commercial, the guy's literally flying through an asteroid field, and he gets this. Oh, you just go pick this up. It's, all right.
Hello, and thank you for contacting.
Oh, got my delivery boxes. It's gonna be good.
Does it auto load it?
Yeah. It auto loaded now. It should auto unload. This is the best mission there is. You don't have to get out of the pilot seat.
What rank are you running in cargo?
I'm still junior. At the very top end of junior.
Oh, okay.
Is everyone else in the same server?
I think we're spread everywhere, actually.
Okay.
Because I'm halfway through the member rank on it, and Maybe we should have saved the money to get a whole C then.
Going AFK.
Okay, I finally found one of the actual metals I need.
Hello.
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 Hey, Picture. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I just woke up like 2 hours ago, so.
Sounds good. I also just woke up about 2 hours ago.
You guys wake up?
I'm gonna try to PTU.
It is open wave.
Yeah, I took a screenshot of what the PTU looks like in Fleet Images on Pyro 1. I was in a safe area, not near any waypoints, not near any waypoints on Pyro 1, so I was safe there.
Ooh, P8 Blackguard rifle. Like it.
Nice.
I wonder when my Ironclad, if it comes later this patch. Might come this July, hopefully.
I honestly don't think we'll see it until November when they do the next
IAE?
supply. Yeah.
Okay.
If it shows this year at all.
Successful. Yay.
Yeah.
Because stuff like that, they want to have like a big unveiling and all that.
Not near. I was hoping near whatever that's called, something. What's that event where they celebrate their anniversary of how long they've
IAE.
Not that. It's the anniversary of when they started Star Citizen. It's in July.
The anniversary sale, IAE, is at the end of November every year.
Isn't July the alien ship week or whatever? In July?
No. July is the festival.
Foundation
something.
Festival?
No.
It's the Foundation Festival.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Foundation Festival. I wonder what they do then.
That's not a ship sales event, typically. That's just sign up as a guide and get some loot.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm launching PTU if anyone wants to join later today.
I made it to member.
Congrats.
The first click in member.
Now
If
you can
anyone-
start hauling.
If anyone wants to join after the event, org event, where you guys are doing right now, I'm in PTU, so.
Be acknowledged.
I might do some PTU later on after lunch, but I'm going to finish up this cargo mission.
Nice.
I've already got 10 hours of Star Citizen play this week. I'm getting a little bit wore out.
Oh, that is a lot, dude.
A week? That's rookie numbers.
10 hours in a week. Actually, that's not much if you think about it.
In the last 2 days, I should say.
Oh, that's a lot.
Or last 3 days.
Yeah.
From Thursday night till today.
How do I check how many I got? Let me check AMD software. Because this is ever since my AMD software it reset ever since I got my new PC, so it should show.
Oh, I need to finish testing this. I'm gonna go back down to Area 18.
Ever since I got my new PC back in November, I have 77 minutes. No, 77 minutes this week in Star Citizen, actually. So, not much. And that's... should be more than that.
Don't watch, just enjoy the game.
My average FPS is 55 FPS.
Well, you want to do some red rooms? I have 2 red keys now.
Sure, I'll head to you.
Let me just unpack stuff because I'm full.
I think we should try the Hathorn event one more time before patch comes. Because everybody didn't really care about it.
The what?
The Line in Mine.
I wouldn't mind doing that again.
Yeah, I would do it just to do it. I don't care about the mining part of it, but I would help out just to
get
get
down
it
there
set
and
up
watch
this
the
fun.
beam go off. I like how the beam goes off to attract the. Is that the Apex Valakar or is that the large one? Whatever it is, that's kind of neat too.
The Align in Mine Valakar completely stopped working. Every time I've done Align in Mine after day 1, like the little Valakar no longer spawn here at the PAFs when you align the radar dish.
Yeah, I haven't noticed them in a while either.
I'm probably gonna exchange the Atlas because I don't know why I pledged that. That was probably a stupid idea because it's easy to get in game. Yeah. And it's $40, which is I could use for like paints and stuff.
You can use it as an LTI token and for convenience. Well,
yeah, but that's true. But I just
if
want
you
to
have no
exchange
use
it.
for it, then sure.
I have use for it. It's for my Asgard.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
But I can just easily buy it in game. That's the thing.
You give me 1 minute Lampard. Smack.
They're not very expensive in game, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I can
Are you
use
gonna
that
go
$40
from the below?
for like
I
paints
can,
and
sure.
stuff.
Sure.
Or I can use that $40 for an STB instead. Which should be more nice to have. Or a pulse.
Man, there's so many enemies where I have to physically take them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 1 out of every 4 Ninetales, I actually have to melee, and it sucks because I'm getting shot with bullets the whole time.
Yeah, they just shoot at you. As your bullets go straight through them.
I mean, sometimes even the grenade doesn't work.
I was gonna say that's how I usually resolve that particular issue.
Yeah.
But you have to time it right because they're bop 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 and like okay right about there.
I need to check if my Sulin is in my inventory. Hold on, because I don't know if it's in there yet. Might be in there by now. It's been a day, so.
Yeah, it
the
should be.
shield- Yeah.
Let's go
If
to the
it's
bottom
not,
red
If
room.
it's not, it's just bugged.
Alright, I'm right there.
I don't know. Do you think resetting character would fix it if it's not in there? The repairing character? Or would that make it worse?
No clue about that.
Van Veen, are you at the spaceport?
I am just getting out of the apartment.
Oh, okay, you're not at the spaceport though.
No.
Ooh, blue P8.
I
Take
was, looking
that.
for, I was looking for a marker to find. Oh, there he is. I see the lights now.
I'm so glad they have lights now at the spaceports. Area team was. That's one of the main reasons I never spawned here.
Fortify helmet, you want it? Or Inquisitor core, Olive?
Nah, that's fine.
I don't need it, so they're there if you
I
want.
don't either.
Let's go to the top one. Or we can empty up. Do you have space in your backpack?
Yeah, I've got quite a bit of space.
Okay.
When I get Ironclad in game, I'm probably gonna play just Spartan with it.
I've been in this room. We gotta go this one.
Because a Spartan would be good for ground transport. Or maybe an MPV tractor for cargo.
But what about the 18 van?
Oh, somebody's firing the laser.
Oh, Stark Eaten Demon helmet. Yeah, that one goes right there. We have an Antium Armor Core Maroon. Want that one? Check this box.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it. I'm not sure exactly what that is.
I found the RSI Venture undersuit in yellow. It's like a mustard yellow. It's so ugly. I love it.
You want that quartz?
Big Johnson, that he deserves sleep in.
Sounds like a man of my taste.
Say that again.
Nothing.
We're talking about your pajamas.
Your
Oh.
Venture yellow.
I do like the yellow.
That's what I wear when I do hauling or like flight stuff. I wear the yellow.
I'm hoping my next car is going to be a yellow 95 Viper.
Very nice.
The one that can kill you by looking at it.
Yeah, they're only like 300k.
The V10.
Yes.
Wheeler, there's one blue box here. I cannot even access it, so I'll leave that
At
one
the
to
front,
you.
I think I looked at it, but you don't want the quartz back here.
No.
They stopped making the Viper, didn't they?
I rode
yeah.
in a Viper once.
I
I
have
think it was in 1994.
8% of oxygen, so I need to go back.
Okay, I'll meet you back there.
I think it was
94.
I just gotten out of high
I mean,
school.
do your thing. We're done here.
And it was so loud that after like 10 minutes, I just had a terrible headache. I'm like, you have to wear ear protection when driving this car.
I have one of those.
Oh,
78. No, a very loud car that requires ear protection. I have a 78 Trans Am.
Yeah, my Mustang's
And-
like that.
Yep.
Do you have the 6.4 shaker?
No, mine's not original. Mine's currently a project, and it has a Chevy motor in it. Right now, it's a Chevy 355 with a solid roller cam in it. It's pretty nice. I had a 383 in it before. It made a lot more power, but that motor had an oopsie, so this is the temporary motor.
So I have to go to Montana sometime in the next 2 years and drive a 65 Plymouth Sport Fury with a 383 4-speed hearse from the factory, 4-speed on the floor, and drive it back to Panama City.
That will be a pretty cool ride. I think that would be really fun to do. I mean, if you run into a bunch of problems, that would suck, but I think it will be fun.
Back in the mid 90s, I got to ride in a, not sure what year it was, but it was a Jaguar XJ12, the V12 version.
Very nice. That's probably fun.
Jaguar.
That was back when you know Jaguar was the same kind of esteem and quality as Rolls Royce and Bentley.
Yep, when they took it serious, the quality.
Oh, and it was a beautiful pearl white.
My neighbor has the Jaguar with the Ford engine in it. It's pearl white.
Those are rare now.
Can't go wrong with white.
There was a joke going around that Ford only bought Jaguar so it could have access to the British racing green paint.
Oh, the Ford Fusion came out with that Jag front end.
I remember riding in an 87 Yugo.
Huh. Been there, done that.
It really did help me appreciate life more.
Oh, you haven't tasted all of the communist special cars. There's something we call Bohica. That thing was special. Yugo was good.
To the
Noogie,
talk of... Go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, hey, Noogie, what about the, what was it, 76 Chevy Vega?
Hey, I had a Vega station wagon.
My in-law has a, I believe his is a 74. It was right after the two bumpers. It has the bumpers like a 76 Camaro's had.
It broke in half.
His is the hatch, not the wagon, though.
Yeah, that Chevy Vega was our mom's, and she got T-boned in it. I forgot, Noogie, was that on your side of the car or her side? I know I was in the back seat.
My side. Well, wasn't the first car Mom had destroyed?
How did it look after getting T-boned? That's not a very big car.
It was practically folded in half.
Wow.
Sideways.
Anybody ever seen a stake bed truck get T-boned?
Nope.
Is there steak all over the freeway? 'Cause that sounds
I was trying to make a joke, but yeah, that was sorry. I'm sorry.
I actually just got that. I'm going, what the hell does he mean? Did you ever say that? steak bed truck really wasn't, handle any different than steak T-bone. Okay, yeah.
I apologize for everything.
Yeah, well, you're not in the game, so
As you should.
We'll feel sorry for you.
Never stop being you.
Actually, our mom had so much luck with Chevy Vegas because she bought that car for $400, and she got $1,200 out of the settlement because the guy ran a stop sign, and then she bought another Chevy Vega for $400 and traded it in and got $800 trade-in value.
I remember trying to I tried everything to get her to buy that Mitsubishi Conquest.
Oh, the one that looked like the spaceship?
Yes.
Yeah, those things are pretty gnarly looking.
I still think it's an awesome looking car. I've always wanted to say, I'll get one.
Yeah. My first year in college, there was a guy out that had one parked out in front of our house, and it got hit. One of the guys in the house put a note on it saying, sorry about your car, but if you want to sell it, I'll buy it from you.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
See, now I got to go look up a Mitsubishi Conquest, see what they're going for.
What year's your Mustang, Johnson?
It's a 95 body with a 69 351 Windsor block that I hand built.
Very nice. Very nice.
Was the Windsor had an extra? I forget what differentiated the Windsor from the Cleveland.
The Cleveland has the water jacket go through the block instead of the intake. The Windsor has it go through the intake. So your intake ends up getting a little bit of heat soak when you get your engine all heated up and water heated up. And Cleveland also has a larger exhaust port, if I remember right, and it's oval instead of kind of square-ish. So.
Those are the days.
Yeah, push rods. I mean,
Back when people talked about the engines and whether they had a 2 or 3 bolt or 4 bolt main.
Oh yeah, or splayed
Yeah,
4
or
bolt
hydraulic lifters. What was I doing anyway? Oh. Solving the landing gear mystery for the Hull C.
Yeah, I got a 383 short block that I was going to put back in my car. A different one than the one, because the one I had in my car, it was maxed out bore and it ended up splitting a cylinder wall. And then I have another block that it's a short block, but it has dome pistons in it, and I was just going to swap it to flat tops. And then put everything from the other 383 back in that one and basically make the same engine. Now I'm contemplating not doing that and getting a crank and making a 396 small block. Trying that out.
That would really drop your compression ratio if you did that.
Well, the one that I have with the dome pistons, it was 11.5 to 1 compression. That's why that got pulled. And then the 383 that had the crack in it, that was my father-in-law's, and he had it on a bench, and he's like, just throw that in. Just throw that in and then throw all your heads and your cam and everything in it, because it was a short block already. So that way I could get rid of the compression ratio of 11.5 to 1, because I can only run race fuel with it. So
That's pretty
that's
high
why I'm
for
going to
that
drop
year.
to a flat top. Yeah, because the
Well,
flat
I'm
top
going-
pistons, it's like 10. It's like 10 to 1. I can run premium with it that way. So I was basically just gonna recreate the one that had the crack in the cylinder wall. Is what I was going for. But now I'm thinking about going 396.
I have 10.5 to 1 in my Mustang, and I was letting my sister drive it to the hospital for her job for a couple months, and she called me up just bawling one day. I broke your car, and I'm like, wait, did you put gas in it? She's like, no, and I'm like, no, it was empty. You put gas in it. You just put the wrong gas. Don't worry, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Fix it, no problems. I just put some octane booster in it. But yeah, it did not run on anything less than 92.
Yeah, that's my problem. That's where I'm sitting with this one and the 383 that had the flat tops. 93, that's it.
I can always boost it.
Yeah, you'd have to do that. Sometimes I got some bad gas and I still had some 113 left over in a barrel, and I spiked it with that because the gas was bad. That seemed to help for a little while. Good temporary fix.
The security door will not take the key. The insert command is doing nothing.
Nothing.
That's what mine was too. It was busted like that. The last one I was at.
There, I just posted in the chat. That's the car that my the owner of my company has. I'm pretty sure it's that same color too.
Oh, wow. That's a drive to a Sunday picnic type of car.
I'm just
Which
keeping
chat?
my 2006 Hummer H3 running. That's my mission.
It's in this room's chat. It's a 1930 Packard Roadster 740.
Okay.
Measly $290,000 asking price.
Yeah, and he has actually had it shipped to Detroit and driven it on the original Packard test track there.
That's a nice car.
And the funny part is guess what his daily driver is?
Probably some Mazda.
A beat up Ford Explorer.
Yep, people have money for a reason, and it's usually because they don't, waste it on things that I waste mine on.
I was going to say they don't play Star Citizen.
Yeah, that's my problem. I have too many hobbies that require too much money.
Oh yeah, if I had the money for like the vehicles I'd want, I'd have too many vehicles that I'd be afraid to drive.
Well, I figure out if I'm solo, I can get through easier.
There's
Anyone's gonna comment on that?
There's a guy in town that has, I think it's I don't know the year. It's MG Humbler, Humber, Humber.
Oh, never
Anyway.
heard of that.
He's been trying to sell it, so he has it parked outside his business, and I guess someone put it on Facebook Marketplace. Don't buy this car because he's asking like an insane amount of money. Find out it's just a kit car. It's not even a real car. It's not even the real version. It's just a mock-up of that version.
Yikes!
But he's asking the same amount for that real car.
Yeah, like I remember back in the 80s, there was a big deal where you could get if you had a Pontiac Fiero, you could buy a kit car that was I think it was a Ferrari, that you basically just take off the body of your Fiero and you can turn it into a Ferrari.
Lambo.
Who
They had
launched?
the gull-wing doors and everything for the Fiero.
Jagan, you just go
Yup.
back in the game?
I've seen some of those for sale.
Yeah, I just came back in.
Oh yeah, you pulled a
Rec-
PXP crew. I was wondering what the hell. Hey, Captain Random.
That's my car's current state in its project life. I posted in the chat.
Oh, nice. You said that's a 78?
Yep, 78 hardtop.
I think my mom has a 76 that she's working real hard to try and get to running condition.
Oh, I love that body style. A lot of people like that seems to be of like the F body era, like people's least favorite, but I absolutely love those.
No,
I like
that's
the grills.
that's a smoking and bandit era.
77, 78 is the Smoky Bandit. 76 is right before that.
I can't tell from the shadow. Are you tubbed in the back?
No, it's not tubbed. It's just maxed out with 10 wide rims. And then I think the tires, they're 295. Oh, they're 295 something. I can't remember. I just remember they're 295 something. It's like literally just barely doesn't rub. Like barely.
I know that if I get the opportunity, I would like to pick up another Fox Body Mustang. I just love the look of that car.
Yeah, that was a good look for Mustang.
I based the motor in my Mustang off of a Fox body that raced out of Pensacola, an award-winning car. The only difference is he had 8.5 to 1 compression ratio, so dished pistons, and he had a 450 three-stage shot of nitrous.
Yeah, I was telling my father-in-law has one of the 396 small block kits, and he's putting it together. That's where I got the idea of doing the same. And I was telling him, I was like, I might build one of those myself, I think. And he's like, why don't you just put a 200 shot on your car? And I'm like, I don't know.
I definitely would not do that with 10 to 1 compression ratio.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, I don't know, I'm just afraid. I'm afraid to kill it. He's like, yeah, it is risky. I just watched a video recently of a guy who had like his car died on the line at a drag strip, and he didn't purge. He flooded the car, and he was trying to start it in his nitrous car, and it exploded the engine, like exploded the intake off and shot it through the hood, sent the hood flying. Oh, it looked brutal. After seeing that, I'm like, yeah, I don't think I really want to mess with nitrous all that much.
Noogie, found one for you. 87 Mustang, Fox body, 5.0. Unfortunately, it is automatic.
Well, the good thing about those cars, they're really easy to swap over to a 5-speed.
Yeah, you would want a T56 anyway.
Yeah, and it's red like the Fox body you had.
Actually, I swapped out the transmission in my Fox because the tranny in mine died, and I ended up having to buy a new one, and I went and bought a Tremec.
Tremec T56?
Yeah, my brain's not working.
That's the best way to go. My car
Welcome.
started out as a 4-speed, and I went through a couple of those.
Oh, here's another 5.0 manual transmission. This one's black.
I know I helped when I was in the service. I helped a friend convert his 4-cylinder over to a V8, which you can do. After we were done. I pretty much said that if you ever think of doing this again, I will physically beat you.
Oh, I want to put the 4-cylinder back in.
So you say call somebody else.
No, I just said just go buy a V8. Because neither one of us, we knew the main components and a lot of the stuff they had, but we didn't think about there were so many little things that had to be changed on it. Like we didn't think about the fuel tank, or not the fuel tank, the fuel pump. We didn't think about that. We didn't think about suspension. We knew we had to replace the shocks, but there were some other things that had to be replaced too. The rear end had to be replaced. You know, it needed a different drive shaft. I mean, all that.
Yeah, that was all the problems I had with my first car, because they took out the original engine, which was either a 289 or a 302, and they put in a 351. And so I had front end problems. I broke the drive shaft twice. I had transmission problems.
Well, 302 and 351 are the same basic engine, just a little bit more splayed and another inch deck height. The 289 is a totally different engine.
I'm out for now, team. I'll be back in a couple hours. See ya.
All right,
See you
Later.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a 78 Ford Granada, which I know the biggest engine it came with stock was a 302. But I don't know what the smaller V8 was for that. It was either a 289 or a 286. I always forget which one, like, you know, Chevy may have had the 289